Meera Gandhi is channeling her vision of active compassion through her A Giving Back Foundation. Her book, Giving Back, shares stories of many people across the globe who have accepted giving as an integral part of their life. This book has been launched in various countries by friends who have seen Meera's philanthropic work. Here are some excerpts from Ashok Viya's conversation with Meera and her book launch event that was held in New York.
Metropolitan Museum of Art and Design, and a wonderful event related to giving back. That is the spirit of New York, and that is the spirit of Meera Gandhi, which reaches us in the form of this book. And why so late in New York for offering this book?
Well, I think that my personal journey of giving back started in India, so I wanted my very first book party to be in India. I also wanted my parents to launch the book. So our first launch was in India on December 15th, and I had my father and mother launch it. After that, it sort of, as the journey progressed, we were living in Hong Kong, and the Hong Kong book party sort of came to life. Credit Suisse, were helping us, and we decided to do it. After that, Emre from Istanbul really wanted to do the book party in Istanbul, so the book sort of moved across continents back to Europe. Then we did one upstate New York in the Hudson River Valley on May 3rd, and tonight New York. It's sort of been organic.
When you cease to give, you begin to die. This film is about my journey, and it opens here in Mumbai, India. Throughout my life, I have encountered many people like you who are making time in their lives to do wonderful things for others. They have been a big part of my journey, and this is their story.
We're just celebrating the journey and letting it take us where we want to go. But we do have a goal. We would like to feature the book in 10 countries. So France, there's a launch coming up in Paris, in Dubai, in Ireland, and we're actually going to do one in Liverpool as well. So
when you hear Meera, you definitely get a feel of worldview that she has, and also there is a spiritual energy that talks to you through the pages of this book. And tell us, in terms of reaching out with the book in different languages, how many languages this has already been released, and the response so far.
Well, the response has been overwhelming. Right now it's in English, but when I was in Turkey we sold out, and we are translating it into Turkish, because DLN and Kitab, which are two major book chains, are picking it up. In Hong Kong it's selling at Bookazines, and we are going to translate it into Mandarin. We're going to translate it into Hindi. And the interesting thing is we're going to probably translate it in New York and then sell the Hindi version in India, but we're definitely going to do it in Hindi. And I feel like the language of giving back is so important. We need to hear it spoken in all languages.
Someone who is using her own fortunate education to give back is the wife of the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Mrs. Cherie Blair, who supports education for girls and women.
Giving back. Such a powerful couple of words put together, and to give back, Melanie Stace comes from UK and becomes a part of this event wherein Meera Gandhi's book is being launched. Tell us a little bit about your familiarity with this book and Meera's work.
I am a supporter of anyone who writes anything about giving back. I support that so wholeheartedly, and this is Meera's moment to highlight that. And it's not just about her, it's about all of these amazing women, these empowered women who are giving back. And that's a great charity, and it's a way that I want to be in my life, not just about a book, although it's a wonderful book. Absolutely. It's about a way of life and a way of giving back, and it's how I've always tried to be in my life too.
Melanie is very special, not only as someone who is very well known in UK through various television programs, and she hosted this program Generation Game.
Generation Game, that's right, you know it, you see, it's great. Yes, so, Generation Game.
Why game?
A game show because it's a family game show, all different families working together to win a prize, game show.
So when family members work together in a competitive spirit, it brings out more of love as well as some other feelings amongst them. So what has been your experience witnessing all these people?
All these people, it just depends who you get. Good and bad, like life, like everything, like giving back, like charities, like everything. It's all of life, but it's so good. And the yin and the yang of it, the good and the bad of it, it's all great. It's how it's supposed to be, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
I met Raj Lumba in 2006 when he told me he was working to support widows in India and all over the world.
हार्ट अटैक 6 साल 1 महीना हमारा 13 साल में शादी हुआ हमारा आदमी 9 महीना बाद में गुजर गया.
The Lumba Foundation is particularly near and dear to me for two primary reasons. The first is it's the only global charity dedicated exclusively to widows. Perhaps just as significant in that all money given to the charity goes directly to support some widow-related activity. Just a fundamental principle in the universe that it's in giving that we receive. So it's very important that we see ourselves as, part of a human family and really genuinely try to help people less fortunate than ourselves.
This book not only has a couple of stories which comes to us in the form of a garland of inspiration, this book also is playing an additional role by raising funds for taking care of certain cause that you are supporting. Share something about that.
Well, thank you for bringing that up. 100% of the money raised is going to the Giving Back Foundation and all its projects. And really, the book is a catalyst to give back. It also, I hope, serves as a diving board for those who might have ideas and want to act on them. I mean, I close the book saying, you must do the things you want to do. So I'm really hoping that the book will give other people ideas, and they will come to us with their ideas and say, listen, we want to join your journey of giving back. And I think that's how we're going to transform the place, really one person at a time.
One of the catalysts of founding it was Dr. Muhammad Yunus, who had founded the Grameen Bank. And the objective of founding the foundation was to support and fund other microcredit institutions around the world to replicate the Grameen model and the benefits that the Grameen Bank model has brought to various parts of Bangladesh. What is microcredit? Essentially what microcredit is and what these institutions that the Grameen Foundation supports are providing loans to women in rural areas, microloans, small loans, with the objective that these loans would be used to build businesses, small local businesses, and create economic activity, and therefore help both the women, their families, and the general economic area around that out of poverty.
We work together and hope to work much more because I'm the Grand Dame of the Order of the Knights Hospitaller of St. John of Jerusalem, the oldest charitable organization in the world.
Alex Counts is with me, who is President and CEO of Grameen Foundation. Welcome to New York. You have come from DC, I believe, and tell us about your relationship with this book, so to say, which is all about giving back.
Yes. 15 years ago, I moved back from Bangladesh, where I was studying with Muhammad Yunus, to start something called the Grameen Foundation that was meant to take micro-lending on a global scale. And one of the first people that I met that wanted to join hands and help us succeed with Grameen Foundation was Meera Gandhi, her husband Vikram, and the whole family. So they showed me what giving back is about by using Grameen Foundation as an example of how they would give back. And it's been a wonderful journey, and our organization is much larger, much more successful because of them.
2008, 2009, Meera has supported in the construction of this first floor. The flooring that you see has been done by Meera and Vikram Gandhi, and so they have been very good to us. Since then, they have been supporting us a lot.
It's a great event. Whenever we talk about giving back, it connects us to that source, which is very profound, significant, and that which reveals the meaning of life. And with that kind of a spirit, Father Timothy Shaw has come all the way from India to be a part of this particular evening when Meera Gandhi's book, Giving Back, is being launched. Tell us how important this book is in the light of serving humanity?
Oh, very important. This book covers a wide range of people who stood by for the families who are broken, who stood by families who do not have a family, who are orphans, who are broken, who are in the civil society, don't get that opportunity to live. And this book plays a very important role of bringing people together, of sharing and giving back what they have for the other part of the community also, which is very, very important. I believe this book will try to balance the community between haves and haves not. Probably those who are deprived, they will definitely get opportunity, what the desire and aspirations that they have to get fulfilled, you know. So it's very important. There are many things are there, socially, spiritually, politically, and especially from the human right perspective, it's very important. It gives a privilege of identifying people where they need to be taken care, and Giving Back does that act, you know.
In 2003, now US Secretary of State Mrs. Hillary Clinton took time from a busy schedule to support an event for the Girls Leadership Workshop in New York City at our home on East 74th Street in Manhattan. It is also the historic former home of First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. Mrs. Roosevelt is perhaps best known for drafting the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948.
One thing that I can tell you by being here at this Museum of Arts and Design at the launch of Giving Back by Meera Gandhi is that by giving back you make lots of friends, and also there is such a rich variety of human beings, and they all together under one roof. And now it's pleasure to be talking to Ambassador Shahryar. And how do I pronounce your name?
Rahimi. Thank you very much.
So,
thank you very much for inviting me to speak. I love Meera's work, and she's very popular in United States and overseas in Hong Kong, and I believe she lives in UK right now. And I support her, and she was working with us as a Goodwill Ambassador, and now I form a partnership, hopefully with more involvement with her. Thank you very much for...
Tell us a little bit more about your work, and when we read Ambassador in your business card, then there are certain questions as to where, what is your role and all.
I've been involved with work of humanitarian work since 1980s, Office of Emergency Operations for Africa and UNDP and so on. But right now I'm in process of building my own foundation, so I can raise more funds for the organizations that are doing well, and so we can help them more better, you know, from the United States and from also other countries as well.
She really highlights all the achievements and philanthropies of her friends and never her own, which is so true.
I've watched her over the years develop her own calling, which was coming through and understanding philanthropy all over the world.
My book is a labor of love, and it's dedicated to those people, and many of you are here today, and those organizations that have inspired me personally and inspired the Giving Back Foundation. Reverend Timothy Shaw from St. Michael's School in Delhi. The Giving Back Foundation was inspired by the young girls at St. Michael's, and we have signed a 5-year plan to help them, providing all their meals, boarding, school supplies, etc. And we are currently almost done with building the new playground for them.
Now talking about giving back, there is a reference of Arun Shivdasani also in the book. Tell us about the relationship that you share with Meera.
Well, I think giving back is what the IAC does too, because we are constantly giving the community a platform to show their wonderful talent. And what's really fabulous that we do it for art. Meera does it across the board for all charities. And I think she's doing a fabulous job, and she's mentioned the IAC and my work in her book because that's what we do. We all give back. And I think that it's amazing. I like to support her. I think she's done an amazing job, and she comes as much as she can to the IAC events.
I am inspired. I hope my story has touched you in some way. Come and join me on the journey of giving back. After all, we are to the universe only as much as we give back to it.